I don't really know what to record. Just thought I'd pick up a camera and start recording, really. I think mainly because of this lovely view. I mean, I'm just sitting down appreciating it, to be honest. I don't even know where I am. I'm in the middle of nowhere, next to a waterfall, looking over some hills. But seriously, yeah, no. I've just spent the last couple of days just trying to get away from everything. I think everything's been so much this year and trying to get back to starting to do work and starting to get some consistency back into my swing of things in terms of my life balances, as I think I've explained before, with my three pillars of what I have in life, of having like fitness, family, friends, and work, and they're all going pretty well at the moment. I hope it stays that way. But I think that's one thing about work-life balance. It's just impossible. Like it is impossible to have a perfect balance. You're always going to be swaying one side. Obviously, you can have it pretty consistently near a middle ground. But you sometimes just got to do this. I'm here in the middle of literally butt fuck nowhere, just chilling by myself. Why? Because I studied. No, I didn't study. In fact, I did the opposite of studying, especially in school. I'm here because of the. This is what I wanted, really. I wanted to be able to do this on a random Tuesday. You see the memes of that one unemployed friend on a random Tuesday. That is literally this right now. Like how like is that what the fuck? This is that one unemployed friend on a random Tuesday. In fact, it's Wednesday, but that's fine. Yeah, I think this is what I always wanted, really. If we just keep pushing with work and keep pushing for consistency with work and fitness is the two things that's what keeps those going. And I've always been consistent with fitness. I've never had to worry about that, like ever. Still training 3 times a week, you know, working out, all those things. Training 3 times a week, working out 4 times a week, trying to get out and walk, especially when you're in places like this. Sorry, I'll stop showing it off. But seriously, yeah, just keeping consistent with work and fitness generally just allow me to be the best for me. And then obviously, those things can run you down, and things to revive you is your friends and family and social life. And yeah, it's pretty easy to manage social life. Shut up. It's pretty easy to manage social life as long as you don't forget it. If you start forgetting about it and start not wanting to do, not wanting to see friends, see family, even get out your house, if it's not, fitness or work related. If you're starting to do that, then you definitely, obviously, need to pick it back up, and here is your sign to pick it back up if you are at that stage. But you don't need consistency with. Do it as much as you want to. Do it as much as where it's subconscious. You don't want to be going, oh, I'm seeing them too much, but you don't want to be going, oh, I can't be bothered to see them. So, like, I can't be bothered to see them because I'm seeing too much, or I can't be bothered to see them because I just can't be bothered, full stop. Work-life balance is an interesting thing. Maybe I'll touch on it on a later day when I've done more into it. But I think really and truly you just do the balance that makes you happy. I mean, obviously you have other people to impress and not impress, but you know what I mean. You want to impress your friends a little bit. Everyone does. As I've mentioned in a previous video, taking time to appreciate things. This is definitely one of those times. Appreciating how lucky I am to be able to give myself this life. Not even me give it. Have a family around me and have people around me to support me enough to give me this life. Because I know, yes, you can say, oh, I did all the work myself. And I do all the work myself. Physically, I do all the work myself. Mentally, though, if you're in that space by yourself for such a long period of time, you're just going to be drawn. Like, you're just going to be different. You're not going to be who you were. You're just going to be a whole different person, completely different. When I say different, I mean like completely different person. You'll be unrecognizable if you just disassociate yourself from your last life. So I would never advise that. But yeah, definitely appreciate things. And if you're young like me, find your work-life balance. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter that I can be here today. I could be with friends 3 days in a row. I could be going away with friends next week. I could go straight on holiday with family straight after. Like, you can do what you want. As long as you stay consistent with fitness and work, I think, no matter what you work in, I'm not saying this as an entrepreneur standpoint. If you work as a builder, as long as you're consistently turning up and and you enjoy it and you're not asked for it, you're not asked for it, is what I meant to say. Stay consistent at it. Same with fitness. Keep up with fitness. You're on for a winner. I think I've had this video actually. Maybe I'll talk about this now. I've had this video in the pipeline for a while, but I haven't been able to write the script for it ever. I think it's one of those videos that's going to take me like years to produce and years to come up with the proper script for it, because it is literally. I mean, the title, not the title, but like the intro I have is just like the meaning of life. I know we can get philosophical in that business when we have these lovely things in front of us. But yeah, that's a video to come one day. Whenever you see that video, that's what I'm gonna say. That's a big video. That is going to be a big video. It's been written down for it's one of the first ones I wrote down when I was like, oh yeah, I need to start doing social media, or like at least posting something about my life. But yeah, here we are, man. Look at this. Yeah, just appreciate this shit. I think I maybe need to make a video on celebration at some point. That's another one that is one of those things, because you appreciate things, but you've got to, part of appreciation maybe is celebrating them and realizing your achievements. And I don't think I'm very good at that, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm very good at it. Maybe it's because I'm young, who knows. I don't think I'm very good at celebrating things. So again, that will probably become before the meaning of life and things like that. I mean, the meaning of life is up for anyone's interpretation, realistically, isn't it? But yeah, celebration. Don't even know where I'd start with celebration. Because the classic things are just like going out and. I don't know, maybe it's because I just don't like doing normal. I don't like being like, oh. I mean, I say that and I do the same things, but like, going out for dinner with your friends, like to celebrate, or like going out. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like the standard things, like going out, drinking, and going to dinners and things like that. I say that I don't want to do those things, but I do enjoy those things. But celebrate properly too. But I guess that comes under appreciation. Yeah, guys. That's what I'm going to leave you with. Appreciate things. Stay consistent. And keep your mental well-being at a lovely level. Because god damn it, with these views, I can't be upset. I can't be mad. There could be problems, but there's no problems. They're minuscule compared to all of this. But don't think they're minuscule to you. If you have problems, get them sorted. Yeah. Subscribe if you want to see more thoughts videos like this. Wish you all the best, guys and girls. Take the reins in your future, motherfucker.